little kicks and a little moves.
But who asked you to jump behind the screen there?
I saw a pretty girl behind the screen and I
you
jumped.
right there.
Jim, were you ever a professional go-go dancer? Because you looked really natural.
look good.
Well, I do a little go-go dancing with my band. I do.
Of course.
I put the boots on, put a little short skirt.
But you put a lot of meaning into every move you made with a week of concern. Art Moore was shocked.
Wait, what about Dancing with the Stars?
There
Do
you
you
go.
think you would be a good...
They actually, they wanted me to do the celebrity guest dance thing.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have time with the show, so. But they do want Larry Joe Campbell on my show to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, they want him
That
to do
would be
that.
a
Oh,
good...
yeah, well, he's very graceful. You know, these big comedians are very, very graceful.
From years of slapstick comedy, maybe.
It
It's
falls,
made them light on
runs,
their feet.
yeah,
Right,
light on
sure,
their
why
feet.
not?
Jackie Gleason was one of the most graceful.
Very light on his feet.
Yes,
It's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jim, according to Jim, we haven't seen it yet, but you're starting again your sixth season in
Sixth season,
January.
according to Jim, in January. Yeah. Terrific news. It's great.
But in the meantime, that show, too, was going into syndication.
Yes.
Well, that's the great thing about it. We have a stack of comedy. I mean, there's like 140 episodes that we did, and it's going to be on 5 nights a week all over the country, and we're just really excited
You know,
about it.
when you see a show in syndication, as I did with Seinfeld,
Oh, that's
I
your
would miss
favorite,
a lot of primetime shows. But to see him every night at the same time, all of a sudden you become very attached to that
You know what?
show.
I found a lot of shows in syndication. I found the Drew Carey show in syndication.
Yeah.
I found Seinfeld in syndication, and then I started watching the primetime show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great because it's on all the time. In some cities, it's on like twice. Like in LA, it's on at 5:30 and 6:30.
Not only is it on all the time, but you can't stop. You can't stop that money from rolling in.
Yes, the money.
You can't stop it, Jimmy. You may try, you can't.
I got it right here. I got it right here with me. This is the
Carries it
syndication
with
money.
him at all times.
Here.
We'll be right back with Jim Belushi in a minute. That little girl is Jim Belushi's real-life daughter.
Real life daughter. Did you get nervous? Did you get extra nervous when your daughter's out there acting on the set?
Well, as you can tell, those are both in singles, so I was directing her the whole time.
You were,
Oh, yeah. It was in front of the audience.
Now, did you yell at her the way you would yell at, say, the other acting children?
No. I'm very kind to most of them. Her, I was tough on.
And you got a 4-year-old son.
I have a 4-year-old son.
Has he been on the show?
No, he hasn't been on the show yet. No. And then my older son, he's 26, actually Monday, and he's an actor. He's been on my show about 5 times.
Now, he's doing well in Chicago, isn't he?
He is doing great. He's in a show called This Is My Youth at the Pine Box Theater
Wow.
in Chicago, and just got tremendous reviews this week. He just opened last
You're
week.
going to see him on the way home.
I'm seeing you, and I'm on a plane to go see my boys play.
that's
He's just
terrific.
doing so great there in
That should
Chicago.
be a real thrill for you.
Oh, yeah, it's a real thrill. Real thrill. And the little girl is really, she's really...
Now, do those 2 little kids get along at all?
No, I got to tell you, she is so smart and so tough. She turned to my wife one time and said, "You love Jared more than you love me." Right?
Oh my God.
And my wife goes, "How can you say that? I love you like I love my arms.
Right.
You and Jared are the same as my right arm, my left arm." The little girl goes, "You love your left arm more." She goes, "How can you say that?" She goes, "That's where all your jewelry is."
Oh, my gosh, she's right.
She does have a point, though.
My wife was going, "Well, maybe you're right, I do love my..." She is sharp as a whip, this little girl.
All right, well, according to Jim, then it's going to be on weekdays. Check your local listings. Syndicated already, huh? Oh, good.
5 nights a week.
All right, Jim, back on the network in January. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Jim Belushi, hey, the Kids of Live Halloween Fashion Show next.